Hey y'all, what's up? This is another episode of Notable Prisons and the Inmates that Occupy 'em. But first, I'm gonna need you to get your lighters ready. Not so much because someone's gonna get cooked in this episode, but because, well, hell, I mean, Durk just might get cooked. But anyways, as you can see by the topic, this video is based solely on the Oblockians. The main Oblockians, the people from Oblock in Chicago, Inglewood to be exact. For those of you who don't know, Oblock is essentially, in California, how you'll have like Bloods and Crips, this, that, and the third. Well, in Chicago, you have different cliques that splinter from either BDs or GDs, right? So, Oblock is one of the more well-known cliques out of Chicago. And what makes Oblock extremely special is that, it's not uncommon for a clique or a gang to have a prominent rapper, Rolling 60s has Nipsey Hussle. Treetop Pyru and Compton, they have YG. The Hoovers, they got Schoolboy Q. But Oblock, they got Chief Keef, Fredo, Santana, Lil Durk, King Von, Lil Reese, and a bunch of others. What's the crazy thing is that out of all of them, there's only one person who is still out and thriving. In fact, that one person, as soon as he got his money, as soon as he got on, he left. He took the few people with him that needed to go with him, and he just left everyone behind. Now, some people might want to get mad and say, well, he left the hood, he didn't take us with him, da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, that's probably because they are a liability. You know what I mean? Chief Keef, right? He blows up with the I don't like and all that. I think he buys a mansion out there in the suburbs of Chicago. And then from that, he moved to L.A. And he's been in L.A. probably for the past 10 years. And he took his cousin with him. And he took both his cousins with him. Ball out in Tato. So he did what he was supposed to do, right? Then you have Durk and King Von and Lil Reese. King Von, what makes him special is because, in the world of rap, when you're rapping things and people have a damn good idea that you might be doing those things, it boosts your ego and it boosts your character as a rapper, And King Von was always a person that was he really seemed like he was on demon time, like he was on go time. But for those of you who may know, for those of you who may not know, King Von was killed a few years back for basically confronting another rapper and slapping him around, and his friend shot him. Okay, boom. King Von's dead. Quando Rondo's alive, and his friend Lil Tim shoots him. Okay, so King Von is gone. That's one of the Oblock guys. Next, we have Lil Durk. Huge artist. The boy got songs with Drake and everyone else. Because of the internet and his loyalty to Von and this, that, and the third, he felt the need to slide for him. Well, he didn't slide for him, allegedly. But according to the courts, he paid some people to do it for him. I don't know. I'm just going off what the court said. So by that happening, Durk gets arrested, and he's facing a plethora of charges. Murder for hire charges, this, that, and the third, interstate commerce with felons and weapons, all these types of charges. So he's looking at a good life sentence, you know? And mind you, he got picked up by the feds, so I don't know how that's going to play out for him. I mean, these rappers be having money, but they don't have more money than the federal government. You know what I'm saying? And then, now let's rewind a bit. Before King Von died, before Durk got arrested, Fredo Santana, he was one of the original ones. He passed away due to an overdose. Okay? So you see what's going on here? It's like Oblock produced some great talent, but at some point, things went left for most of the main ones. And then now you have Lil Reese. He also was one of the original ones. In fact, he was on the song with Chief Keef that really put that whole section on the map. But can you guess what happened to him? He was arrested back in June for apparently fighting with his girlfriend, violating a restraining order, whatever the case may have you. And I just seen today that he got sentenced to 5 years. And it's like, man, it's so unfortunate that, you know, these young men, that they were able to make change for themselves and get some money and this, that, and the third, but due to certain actions and all of this stuff, it put them all in positions they didn't want to be in, except for Chief Keef. You know, he's really the only one from Oblock that just really did what he was supposed to do. He made his money, he stayed out the way, and he makes his music. I mean, that's it, that's all. His life is dedicated to his career, and he is well aware that his career isn't going to grow if he's still doing a whole bunch of this, that, and the third. So, yeah, man, it's unfortunate because out of everyone out of Oblock, they've all produced great music, you know, great music. And me personally, my favorite out of all of them, music-wise, would probably have to be King Von. Just like his style, his delivery, just, you know what I'm saying? He just, I don't know, man. He was a stepper. That was his thing. Like, you know, he would step on you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know. I just feel like rappers gotta be more cautious and take the emotion out of things and think a lot before you do things. You know what I'm saying? Because Reese getting arrested, that phone call that his girl made got him 5 years in prison. 5 years. Like, bro, 5 years? Like, imagine going to jail today and thinking you have 5 years ahead of you. Even if it is 2.5 years, it's still a long time. Nobody wants to do that. But, yeah, man, it's unfortunate. I appreciate you guys for watching. Stay tuned. More episodes coming. Late.